What's up, guys? First of all, uh, sorry for not uploading this week. I was busy, and this episode, the last one, it was a mess, and I didn't really want to do a review on that, and so I'm just gonna make a video about Glenn, and I'm gonna make a predictions video, since the next episode is gonna be a 90-minute episode with a Morgan flashback. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, uh, as we could see in the last episode, Glenn died, but we don't know if he died. I personally think that he didn't die. First of all, Glenn, this is gonna be 5 reasons why we think Glenn is still alive. Video. So, as we can see, they were climbing up on the container. Nicholas shot himself, and he took Glenn with him on the floor. And yeah. So first of all, Glenn is the ultimate survivor. So if there's one thing that The Walking Dead is known for, it's giving just the dignified death. And this was not Glenn's death, obviously. I don't believe it. And dying at the hands of a coward like Nicholas is not how Glenn would or should die. I'm not saying that. I mean, Nicholas, he was a coward, but uh, he was grateful for what Glenn did for him. And yeah. Stevie Young's on-screen wife, Lauren Cohen, recently dished to us that Glenn's biggest strength is his ability to survive, and we think to us that that's exactly what he's going to do in this situation. If there's anyone who can escape a huge herd of walkers and live to tell about it, it's Glenn. And it would be awesome if he survives this and tells everyone about it. Second point, Nicholas fell on top of Glenn, as we can see. When Nicholas decided to shoot himself, we clearly saw his limp body land directly on top of Glenn as they tumbled off the dumpster. As for all of the bloody flesh that we thought was being ripped from Glenn, upon closer examination, those intestines appear to be coming out of Glenn's neck, or not neck, but chest, and obviously anatomically incorrect, because we don't have intestines in the chest or neck. So most likely the camera was too zoomed in to see that Nicholas' body landed vertically on top of Glenn, and it's his organs we're seeing on screen. So they are actually ripping apart Nicholas, not Glenn. And if they were ripping apart Glenn, we would see blood coming out of Glenn's mouth, which we obviously can't see. And he's looking at it, and I don't think anyone would look at it while being ripped apart. The third point, Stevie Young wasn't on The Talking Dead. So traditionally, whenever an actor is killed off of The Walking Dead, our first step in the grieving process is having a post-mortem with said actor on AMC after show, The Talking Dead. So Yun was noticeably absent from Chris Hardwick hosted series, which gives us hope for Glenn's safety and leads us to his next point. The next point is we'll see Glenn again, of course. In anticipation of the worldwide freak out, The Walking Dead showrunner Scott Gimple sent a statement for Hardwick to read on The Talking Dead, following the controversial episode. So yeah, what he wrote was, in some way, we will see Glenn, some version of Glenn, or parts of Glenn again, either in flashbacks or in the current story, to help complete the story. So yeah, But with parts, I don't mean I don't think he means like body parts, but yeah, we will see him definitely again. Anything of Glenn, we'll see it. So yeah, the next point is there's more to come from Glenn and Maggie. So I looked up a website and there's an article, and it says when we called up Cohen to discuss what was in store for Glenn and Maggie in season 6, the actors openly talked about their characters' arc for the year. Not just 3 episodes. So yeah, she said, it is so stressful, Cohen said, of Glenn's death, defying record when Auden runs. She said, and we definitely see that continue to happen this season. So Cohen continued, that's a big theme for Maggie and Glenn as a couple, and Maggie and Glenn individually this year, realizing that sometimes you can't do everything you want to do, and you can't be as impulsive or risk taking. Um, we also have a photo of Glenn on set, which proves that he's still filming after his death. Um, with Jesus, you can see Jesus, who isn't yet on set. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something. Um, and 6 point, uh, most of all, look at that photo. I'll put it in. Honestly, if our first 5 points have yet to convince you of Glenn's safety, then this super spoilery photo will surely put your Walker hating mind at ease. ET Online ran the first look photos from Tom Payne in the highly anticipated role of Paul Jesus Monroe. And guess who happens to be smiling on set right next to him in an episode that is airing much later in the season? Glenn. So don't worry, our favorite pizza boy is still around for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, and peace.